15 years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov, and I did. I took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? He laughed at us. He told dirty stories, taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Even the void, if only I could do more.
Jessamine? Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
You're not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
Restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Corvo did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Corvo.
Ah, the Royal Protector has risen. A bad night? Maybe you've been sleeping on goose feathers too long.
Sit down when you want to talk.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of? or what she's up to.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the Conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
I thought the old Duke Theodanis outlawed on the... Go away. You've been...
I definitely heard something.
You saw something?
Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself. Welcome. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like?
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Greetings. What a pleasant surprise to see you again. Farewell. And do think of us again.
What's going on?
Someone suspicious.
Welcome back. Please, take your time.
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
Hello? Anybody?
Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Where are you? Don't you... Man! Think you look tough? Hiding your face? Oh, come... Time to dial!
Looking for a fight?
It's so quiet since the conservatory was closed.
It was coming from here.
Ready? This shouldn't take long.
I'm coming! Shit! Lost him!
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers of the forward face of the Abbey are equally important to our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. No changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
So he says, keep alert. And I says, I am alert. I've been alert.
Listen to Mom and become a hairdresser. Maybe it's beef stew for dinner. It's some kind of commotion. Nobody knows what's happened. Could be anything. Just gotta watch my own back.
Might be time to spring for fish cake. And all the little people who make this trip cut the law. This is the Duke. For Delilah. To the bitter end.
Melinda, you look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this, stealing for you. I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving Karnaca on a big white boat, never to come back. You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrix. Let's leave.
Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
I'll think about it. I promise.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Who opened this door?
Guard. Let me answer all of this rousing at once. Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated. Don't give me Man won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land silver. It's a shiny coin. I asked him to double the number of my orders, and he did it. No question, no complaint. We're not going to get minor. Look at us. Out of thin air. That's a Conservatory spirit. That's
Conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
Hunters of slithering things in the hours before dawn. Former milkmaids and magistrates, come before me and bow, for I am delighted.
A briar, but cannot. After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Camilla. Delilah wears the outside part, and some she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Raising cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts you receive is better than living under the boot.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things, but it won't help you think about it.
Mix up. Bryce.
Huh?
Twice.
I'm teasing, Tamina. I read it too. Do you think Delilah really could have done that? I've heard the same stories about power over Howard.
Do you think I could ask Brianna to make an effigy of me?
You mean like this tent?
Brianna, what happened to Jindosh? I'm told he's a gibber. You're an idiot now. I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me. No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us. Sokolov was taken away as well. Who would... Let me help, Brianna. Again, coward!
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Sure really helped. And the calendula flowers.
Who is this man, Kirin Jindosh? And what power does he hold over Brianna? Are they lovers?
Perhaps, but that wouldn't give him any power over Brianna. Jindosh is an ally, an agent of the Duke, gifted in the ways of natural philosophy. Together, they've built something that can pierce the void itself.
I've never seen Brianna work with machines. She's always given me precious bones and ivory.
Let's have a look around.
What? You don't... I know you're here somewhere. So annoying. The smell, the constant noise. At least they keep the curious alive.
Our mistress likes them where they are, so we have to tolerate them.
Yes, but sometimes I want to smash them into a bloody pulp, just to enjoy the silence.
Is this a riddle? We're talking about the Grand Guard, right? Not the lovely blood flies.
Of course, the blood flies. We should find more of the newly dead, so they can make new nests.
Then I agree, but dear Brianna wants us to wait until after the communion, until she's finished with the oracular sisters. We can't risk raising suspicion.
Then for now we'll wait, content with the nests we have.
After Delilah fell to the assassin's down, her magic was lost, and the color scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the
When are
island,
we going to get
all
back?
those who've been with us.
The incantations.
Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The overseers take guidance from their prophetic systems, and soon will influence their dreams and visions.
Be on your guard, sisters!
Jindosh was insane. How does this even work? These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on. Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. Feeling the things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had. I'm no threat to you now. To anyone.
Who's that?
Come in, Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
Welcome back. Please, take your time.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos. And Delilah.
On your feet, you lazy mongrels.